Hello, all you TruTake lovers out there. It is Michael, and this is Geobert with you. First topic up of the day is our awesome little mystery launch, stealth launch, I think is the official name of what this was, with the Apex Legends game from Respawn Studios. Respawn, the developer who did Titanfall and Titanfall 2. They're with EA, and the word on the street is they did a stealth launch on Monday because they knew if they drip fed it like normal news is, that it would be not as well received because it's another Battle Royale game, and it's EA, and they don't have a Battle Royale yet, which I completely understand, which I thought was really funny to think about. I don't know if that was the exact reason why, but I don't know why else you would ever do a stealth launch when you're that, prolific of a studio.
Well, maybe it's not really considered a AAA game.
True.
It's just something that they've been working on. I mean, the way I found out was I woke up this, one morning and there was an email by EA saying, hey, check out Apex Legends. And I'm like, what is this? Yeah. You told me about it too as well. And nobody really was talking about it, and it just kind of showed up. Yeah. And
I saw it on the quartering that it got leaked, or that some game from the makers of Titanfall was going to be coming out because there were some streamers or some people that were invited to a play session that got that were kind of starting to leak the information because their NDA was about to be lifted. So, because obviously it was going to be released, which it did. So that's pretty cool. You get a chance to play it?
I did. What do you think about this game though? Because I feel like, Titanfall was a big game when it first came out. Titanfall 2 didn't do too well, and now the same developer has launched Apex Legends, which kind of looks like a cross between Titanfall and Call of Duty and the Battle Royale style. So I did play it. I thought it was okay. It wasn't as fluid or crisp as I wanted it to, but still pretty fun nonetheless. Yeah. What did you think?
Well, it's hard to go into a lot of criticisms when it's a free-to-play game for me. I'm like, well, it's free-to-play. I'm just going to have fun with what I can have fun with. And Battle Royale is definitely not my favorite genre. So, I'm like, it's going to be taking a lot for me to even like it anyway. But I was pleasantly surprised by it. I really was. I actually thought, oh, no, I'm just going to play a couple games of this and then I'll be done and go back to something else. But actually, I enjoyed it a lot because the Call of Duty Battle Royale Blackout mode, actually, I enjoyed that one quite a little bit. I played PUBG a little bit, and that was more my style than the Fortnite style.
Regular PUBG? Mobile PUBG?
I did mobile PUBG, yeah. I did mobile. It wasn't the same, no. But I saw the potential. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. I like the grounded a little bit more. Call of Duty was great, but this one was, I think it was a good mix. I liked it, actually, but I played it on PS4, and you played it on PC. I mean, the graphics, to me, are the worst knock about it, because it's not really unique. It's a little grounded, but it's also a little Overwatch-ish, but not to the level of Overwatch or Fortnite, where that's like you got that really stylized, cartoony kind of a feel.
Yeah, and Overwatch also looks really crisp, clear. The colorfuls are fantastic. They're very vibrant. And for Apex Legends, it was more bland. I mean, maybe it's because of the world that...
Yeah, it was like a real world, but then like cartoony type of stylized characters. And to me, it's kind of a weird mashup. And the graphics, the engine and the graphics aren't impressive at all, to say the least. Not to say they may not do, may not get better, who knows. But I was really enjoying it on PS4. So we'll kind of have to see how it does. I like its take with the kind of little extra depth of having like a shield when you get downed and you're crawling around. You still have some sort of defense. And then the different attachments were all pretty standard on all the equipment. But I like some of the small, minute changes, like whenever you kill someone else and their items are sitting there, it'll actually show you the highest color rank of their highest item, whether it's an attachment or whatever, so that you can automatically see, oh wait, that's something that I want to take a look at, or they didn't really have anything, I'm not even going to bother going over there and like risking my life to take a look at their stuff.
There have been some instances where that happened and I was just looking at all the different items and, I got killed,
Yeah.
murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just too busy,
Yeah.
just
Well, that's what happens,
looking at the loot.
Yeah, that loot will just get you. It'll we like to call it booty blind you.
Yeah.
The booty blinding of the loot.
I might not actually play the game that much anymore.
Yeah, I'll still be doing some stuff, so I might do another video. Might do a deep dive if anybody wants to hear a little bit more about it and kind of what the systems are with that. Because I think I will be playing it on PS4 because I did like it.
There are a lot of players on it, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that brings us to our next point, which this is as of the making of this video, that 10 million players have played Apex Legends, and it has surpassed 10 million concurrent players. So over 1 million players have played Apex Legends, and it has surpassed 10 million concurrent players. Yeah.
Cool.
Quite the
I mean,
jump.
again, it's a new game and it's a free game.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Here's the thing, though. If you plan on streaming the game, YouTube, this goes to you.
Yeah.
You can't find the game as part of like their category, how you can search for different games you want to stream.
Yeah.
Apex Legends, I guess, is too new, and you can't find it on there. You can just search for the hashtag if you want to. Twitch players, Twitch streamers, you can go ahead and find it right
all
on
over
Twitch.
there. All over Twitch. Yeah, all over Twitch.
Let's go ahead and jump to a different game, though. Let's talk about Anthem, since the open beta just ended.
It did just end, and you got a chance to play some of that a little bit.
I did a little bit. I really want to see what the final game looks like when it releases and launches. When is it?
The 22nd.
Okay.
Yeah, 22nd of February. It'll launch for everybody on the 15th. If you've done some of the really confusing things that are with the pre-orders, you can get it on Origin Premier at like the highest level of the
I think it's $100 a year for Origin Premier, and you get access to like 183 games.
Yeah, the lower level Origin, you get a 10-hour play test, I guess, of it. So, which I'm not sure what you're gonna get in 10 hours, but
you played a lot of the closed and open beta.
I did, yeah. So I actually, between the closed alpha back in December, and then the VIP beta, and then the open beta, I've actually had quite a little bit of time with it. I experienced a lot of the same difficulties with the servers and such, and I tried to run the stronghold mission, Tyrant Mine, I believe is the name of it. Yeah, Tyrant Mine. That I tried to run that for a second time, and the little orbs that you have to pick up to advance, and then you have to turn them in after killing everybody or while you're killing everybody. The whole first one, like 2 of the orbs didn't even spawn. So that was
you were on PS4, right?
Yeah, and I was PS4 on that. So, but I did have some fun. I think a lot of our friends did have fun with it, and I got to play all the javelins, and I definitely enjoyed all of them in a certain way. I didn't really like the Ranger as much as the other ones, because it was kind of just a little bit too much in the middle. I'm more of like, I want to be either the big guy, I'll be the big guy soaking up the damage with the Colossus, or a little guy flying around, or the mage with the storm in the back.
Kind of in the distance.
Bringing down stuff or so.
Would you say this is a must-buy for the people who are playing on either PS4 or PC?
We're going to do a deeper dive into because I think the main problem is everyone's been burned by the end game of both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. And I think people are always going to, although they're very different games, people are always going to compare them to those. And it's like, is it an okay comparison? It is in a lot of ways, but in a lot of ways it's very different. A lot of ways it's very Diablo-esque, where your customization of your javelin, just the sheer level dwarfs what you can do in Destiny ever. In the entire thing, even though they even screwed up stuff even more in Destiny 2, but they made it in a way where it looks very deep. You can customize your weapons, you can customize your loadout for your javelin, you can pick up a whole lot of different random rolls, so a lot of different aspects of your weapons are going to change as well that you can do. It's pretty deep with that, and I think that's what's going to be the main thing for people who play more Diablo, who you're gonna kill waves and waves and waves and waves of enemies. You're not first person like in Destiny, where you're having to see these enemies up close and you're getting headshots, and it's very precise. And if those enemies aren't great, they're not really compelling, like they weren't after a while, if you kill the 100 millionth, creeping, horde or whatever, type of enemy, it's like, that gets a little bit, that wears you down. But in this one, since you're going to be killing the same kind of things, but it's more focused on your character, if you're that type of person who likes customization, I think you're really going to enjoy it. I think there's going to be a lot there on day one that is pretty cool.
So is there enough content for there to be, I mean, that you've heard of, for this to be a $60 game?
Well, they came out with a video for it. And what my understanding was is there doesn't seem to be a season pass, a paid season pass. There doesn't seem to be any paid DLC content yet that I know of yet. We could amend this.
Right, because they're talking about the end game for Anthem already.
They are, yeah, they are. They are talking about it. Honestly, right out the gate, there doesn't seem to be any more end game than what have been in other looter shooters like this right out the gate, other than maybe like, I don't know if you even really call end game of like Monster Hunter, which doesn't really compare. It's still kind of a little different. But in Monster Hunter, you're killing those monsters over and over, creating the gear, from that, and you're going to be doing that on just a little bit different level with Anthem. But what I was finding is it seems like there's not going to be that much. Honestly, there's going to be 3 strongholds that you can do, which they did one of them, the Tyrant Mine, and that took a little bit of time. Now that was pretty difficult. They have 6 difficulty.
Right.
6 difficulty levels all the way up to Grandmaster 3, I think. So from easy to Grandmaster 3. So that's going to keep that alone is really good. That alone does put it above Destiny for me, because with Destiny there was a max of only like 3 difficulty levels, and you could do a couple of them on like the hard, but then they would lock you out of some stuff if you didn't have the right gear, you weren't the right level, you couldn't just try it out. Obviously you may not still be able to do it, but they would lock you out of a lot of things. And so, it's hard to tell. I think personally, I'll like it. I think personally it'll be enough for me because I play games a little bit slower. I'm a little more methodical with it. You're gonna want to be able to play all 4, unlike Destiny again, where you're having to switch accounts. You're having to create a whole new account, go through all the story again just to create a new character to get some variety. And in this one, you can play all 4 different javelins on one character, switch them out whenever you want, level them up. I think that alone is going to add to it. But again, it's
EA. That's the only thing. EA voted worst company several times for the past several years.
And have backed that up over and over again.
It's not just people don't like them just not to like them. They have a legitimate reason to be in that position.
So I think that'll do us for the day, huh?
So hopefully you guys enjoyed our short episode. Michael will continue with his little streams of everything going on in the gaming world.
We'll be doing. Most of it maybe Apex and some Anthem.
I'm wearing my gold TruTake shirt, and the reason for that is...
You need to get in the middle of the screen. You need to just right there. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful.
Do you see it shimmer?
It's shiny. It's so
shiny. It's some gold. What do you expect? It's made from real gold, too.
I know.
No, it's not. It's not. We don't have that much money here, guys. Support us by subscribing. I'm wearing the gold because we're finally going to launch the Road to Gold CSGO. Nice. Maybe you can be on that, too, as well.
Yeah, who knows?
So right now
I may not be much helping you get to gold, but
I've been deranking a whole lot. I'll put a little image of where I want to be and where I am now. So,
and that's gonna do it for today. TruTake out. In a weekend and a great weekend. You guys have an awesome rest of the weekend. Great week.
Say bye. Say TruTake out or something.
Yeah. Okay. And that'll do it for.
We're putting this on there.
Okay. Yeah, good. And that's going to do it for today.
They can't see your hand.
Oh, dang it. Awesome. Well, I think that'll do it for this week. You all have an awesome rest of the week. And that's going to do it for today. TruTake out. Much better.